15 yet, wooing thee, I found thee of more value than stamps in gold, or sums in sealed bags, and tease the very riches of thyself, that now I aim at. And, gentle master Fenton, yet seek my father's love, still seek it, sir. 20 if opportunity, and humblest suit. Chapter 100, and not attain it, why then, hark you hither. They converse apart. Enter Shallow, Slender, and Mistress Quickly. Shall break their talk, Mistress Quickly, my kinsman shall speak for himself. Slee, I'll make a shaft or a bolt on't, slid, tease but. 25 venturing. Shall be not dismay. Slen, no, she shall not dismay me, I care not for that, but that I am afeard. Quick, hark ye, Master Slender would speak a word with you. Anne, I come to him, this is my father's choice. Oh, what a world of vile, ill-favoured faults. Chapter 50, Ook's handsome in £300 a year. Quick, and how does good Master Fenton, pray you, 35 a word with you. Shall, she's coming, to her cause, O boy thou hadst a father. Slen, I had a father, Mistress Anne, my uncle can tell you good jests of him. Pray you, uncle, tell Mistress Forty Anne the jest, how my father stole 2 geese out of a pen, good uncle. Shall, Mistress Anne, my cousin loves you. Slen, I that I do, as well as I love any woman in Gloucestershire. 45 Shall, he will maintain you like a gentlewoman. Slen, I that I will, come cut and long tail, under the degree of a squire. Shall, he will make you £150 jointure. Chapter 3-4. 50 Anne, good Master Shallow, let him woo for himself. Shall, Mary, I thank you for it, I thank you for that good comfort, she calls you cause I'll leave you. Anne, now, Master Slender. Slen, now, good Mistress Anne. 55 Anne, what is your will? Slen, my will, odds heartlings, that's a pretty jest indeed. I ne'er made my will yet, I thank heaven, I am not such a sickly creature, I give heaven praise. Anne, I mean, Master Slender, what would you with 60 me? Slen, truly, for mine own part, I would little or nothing with you. Your father and my uncle hath made motions, 217 if it be my luck, so, if not, happy man be his dole, they can tell you how things go better than I can. You may 65 ask your father, here he comes. Enter Page and Mistress Page. Page, now Master Slender, love him, daughter Anne. Why, how now, what does Master Fenton here? You wrong me, sir, thus still to haunt my house. Chapter 1, told you, sir, my daughter is disposed of. 70 Fent, nay, Master Page, be not impatient. Chapter 1000, arrest Page, good Master Fenton, come not to my child. Page, she is no match for you. Fent, sir, will you hear me? Page. No, good Master Fenton. Chapter 100, Master Shallow, come son Slender in. Chapter 3-4. 75 Knowing my mind, you wrong me, Master Fenton. Exeunt Page, Shall, and Slen. Quick, speak to Mistress Page. Fent, good Mistress Page, for that I love your daughter. Chapter 1, in such a righteous fashion as I do. Perforce, against all checks, rebukes and manners. 80 I must advance the colours of my love. And not retire, let me have your good will. And, good mother, do not marry me to yond fool. Chapter 1000, arrest Page, I mean it not, I seek you a better husband. Quick, that's my master, Master Doctor. 85 Anne, alas, I had rather be set quick-eye the earth. And bold to death with turnips. Chapter 1000, arrest Page, come trouble not yourself, good Master Fenton. Chapter 1, will not be your friend nor enemy. Chapter 1000. Why, daughter, will I question how she loves you? 90. And as I find her, so am I affected. Till then farewell, sir, she must needs go in. Her father will be angry. Fent, farewell, gentle mistress, farewell, Nan. Exeunt Mrs. Page and Anne. Quick, this is my doing now. Nay, said I, will you cast away your child on a fool and a physician? Look on Master Fenton, this is my doing. Fent, I thank thee, and I pray thee once tonight. Give my sweet Nan this ring, there's for thy pains. Quick, now heaven send thee good fortune. Exit. 100. Fenton, a kind heart he hath, a woman would run through fire and water for such a kind heart, but yet I would my master had Mistress Anne, or I would Master Slender had her, or in sooth I would Master Fenton had her. I will do what I can for them all three. 105. For so I have promised, and I'll be as good as my word, but speciously for Master Fenton. Well, I must have another errand to Sir John Falstaff from my two mistresses. What a beast am I to slack it. Exit. Chapter 3. 5. Scene V. A room in the Garter Inn. Enter Falstaff and Bardolph. Fal, Bardolph, I say. Bard, here, sir. Fal, go fetch me a quart of sack, put a toast in't. Have I lived to be carried in a basket, like a barrow 5 of butcher's offal, and to be thrown in the Thames? Well, if I be served such another trick, I'll have my brains tan out and buttered, and give them to a dog for a New Year's gift. The rogues slighted me into the river with as little remorse as they would have drowned a blind bitch's puppies. 10:15 I the litter. And you may know by my size that I have a kind of alacrity in sinking. If the bottom were as deep as hell, I should down. I had been drowned, but that the shore was shelvy and shallow, a death that 219 I abhor, for the water swells a man, and what a thing 15 should I have been when I had been swelled. I should have been a mountain of mummy. Re-enter Bardolph with sack. Bard, here's mistress quickly, sir, to speak with you. Fal, come, let me pour in some sack to the Thames water, for my belly s as cold as if I had swallowed snowballs 20 for pills to cool the rains. Call her in. Bard, come in, woman. Enter mistress quickly. Quick, by your leave, I cry you mercy, give your worship good morrow. Fal, take away these chalices, go brew me a pottle. 25 of sack finely. Bard, with eggs, sir. Fal, simple of itself, I'll no pullet sperm in my brewage, how now? Quick, merry sir, I come to your worship from Mistress Ford. Fal, Mistress Ford, I have had Ford enough, I was thrown into the Ford, I have my belly full of Ford. Quick, alas the day, good heart, that was not her fault, she does so take on with her men, they mistook 35 their erection. Fal, so did I mine, to build upon a foolish woman's promise. Quick, well she laments, sir, for it, that it would yearn your heart to see it. Her husband goes this morning 40 birding, she desires you once more to come to her between 8 and 9. I must carry her word quickly, she'll make you amends, I warrant you. Fal, well I will visit her, tell her so, and bid her think what a man is. Let her consider his frailty, and then 45 judge of my merit. Quick, I will tell her. Fal, do so, between 9 and 10, sayest thou. Quick, 8 and 9, sir. Fal, well be gone, I will not miss her. Chapter 3. 5. 50. Quick, peace be with you, sir, exit. Fal, I marvel I hear not of Master Brooke, he sent me word to stay within, I like his money well. Oh, here he comes. Enter Ford. Ford, bless you, sir. 55. Fal, now, Master Brooke, you come to know what hath passed between me and Ford's wife. Ford, that indeed, Sir John, is my business. Fal, Master Brooke, I will not lie to you, I was at her house the hour she appointed me. 60. Ford, and sped you, sir. Fal, very ill-favouredly, Master Brooke. Ford, how so, sir? Did she change her determination? Fal, no, Master Brooke, but the Peking cornudo her husband, Master Brooke, dwelling in a continual larum of 65 jealousy, comes me in the instant of our encounter, after we had embraced, kissed, protested, and as it were, spoke the prologue of our comedy, and at his heels a rabble of his companions, thither provoked and instigated by his distemper, and forsooth, to search his house for his wife's 70 love. Ford, what while you were there? Foul, while I was there. Ford, and did he search for you, and could not find you? Chapter 3:5. 75 Foul, you shall hear, as good luck would have it, comes in one mistress page, gives intelligence of Ford's approach, and in her invention and Ford's wife's distraction, they conveyed me into a buck-basket. Ford, a buck-basket. 80 Foul, by the Lord, a buck-basket, rammed me in with foul shirts and smocks, socks, foul stockings, greasy napkins, that Master Brooke, there was the rankest compound of villainous smell that ever offended nostril. Ford, and how long lay you there? 85 Foul, nay, you shall hear, Master Brooke, what I have suffered to bring this woman to evil for your good. Being thus crammed in the basket, a couple of Ford's knaves, his hinds, were called forth by their mistress to carry me in the name of foul clothes to Datchet Lane. They took me on their 90 shoulders, met the jealous knave their master in the door, who asked them once or twice what they had in their basket. I quaked for fear, lest the lunatic knave would have searched it, but fate ordering he should be a cuckold held his hand. Well, on went he for a search, and away went I for foul clothes. But mark the sequel, Master Brooke. I suffered the pangs of 3 several deaths. First, an intolerable fright, to be detected with a jealous rotten bellwether. Next, to be compassed, like a good bilbo, in the circumference of a peck, hilt to point, heel to head. 100, and then, to be stopped in, like a strong distillation, with stinking clothes that fretted in their own grease. Think of that, man of my kidney, think of that am as subject to heat as butter, a man of continual dissolution and thaw. It was a miracle to escape suffocation. And in 105 the height of this bath, when I was more than half stewed in grease, like a Dutch dish, to be thrown into the Thames, and cooled, glowing hot in that surge like a horseshoe. Think of that, hissing hot, think of that, Master Brooke. Ford, in good sadness, sir, I am sorry that for my sake 110 you have suffered all this. My suit, then, is desperate. You'll undertake her no more. Foul, Master Brooke, I will be thrown into Etna, as I have been into Thames, ere I will leave her thus. Her 222 husband is this morning gone a-birding. I have received from her another embassy of meeting. 'Twixt 8 and 9 is the hour, Master Brooke. Ford, 'tis past 8 already, sir. Foul is it, I will then address me to my appointment. Come to me at your convenient leisure, and you 120 shall know how I speed, and the conclusion shall be crowned with your enjoying her. Adieu, you shall have her, Master Brooke, you shall cuckold Ford. Exit. Ford, hum ha, is this a vision, is this a dream, do I sleep, Master Ford, awake, awake, Master Ford, there's 125, a hole made in your best coat, Master Ford. This tease to be married, this tease to have linen and buck baskets. Well, I will proclaim myself what I am. I will now take the lecture. He is at my house. He cannot scape me. 'Tis impossible he should. He cannot creep into a halfpenny 130 purse, nor into a pepper box. But lest the devil that guides him should aid him, I will search impossible places. Though what I am I cannot avoid, yet to be what I would not shall not make me tame. If I have horns to make one mad, let the proverb go with me, I'll be horn mad. Exit. Act 4. Chapter 4. One scene Aya Street. Enter Mistress Page, Mistress Quickly, and William. Chapter 1000. Arrest Page. Is he at Master Ford's already, think'st thou? Quick, sure he is by this, or will be presently, but truly, he is very courageous mad about his throwing into 5 the water. Mistress Ford desires you to come suddenly. Chapter 1000. Arrest Page. I'll be with her by and by, I'll but bring 223 my young man here to school. Look, where his master comes, 'tis a playing day, I see. Enter Sir Hugh Evans. How now, Sir Hugh, no school today? 10 Evans. No, Master Slender is let the boys leave to play. Quick, blessing of his heart. Chapter 1000. Arrest page. Sir Hugh, my husband says my son profits nothing in the world at his book. I pray you, ask H some questions in his accidents. Evans, come hither, William, hold up your head, come. Chapter 1000. Arrest page. Come on, sirrah, hold up your head, answer your master, be not afraid. Evans, William, how many numbers is in nouns? 20. Will, 2. Quick, truly I thought there had been one number more, because they say, odds nouns. Evans, peace your tattlings, what is fair, William? Will, Pulcher. Chapter 4:1. 25. Quick, polecats, there are fairer things than polecats, sure. Evans, you are a very simplicity, O man, I pray you peace. What is lappies, William? Will, a stone. 30. Evans, and what is a stone, William? Will, a pebble. Evans, no, it is lappies, I pray you, remember in your praying. Will, lappies. 35. Evans, that is a good William. What is he, William, that does lend articles? Will, articles are borrowed of the pronoun, and be thus declined, singulariter, nominativo, hic, hac, hoc. Evans, nominativo, hig, hag, hog, pray you mark, 40. Genitivo, hugis. Well, what is your accusative case? Will, accusativo, hink. Evans, I pray you, have your remembrance, child, accusativo, hung, hang, hog. Quick, hang, hog, is Latin for bacon, I warrant you. 45. Evans, leave your prables, O man, what is the vocative case, William? Will, o, vocativo, o. Evans, remember, William, vocative is carrot. Quick, and that's a good root. Chapter 4:1. 50. Evans, O man, forbear. Chapter 1000. Arrest page, peace. Evans, what is your genitive case, plural, William? Will, genitive case. Evans, I. 55. Will, genitive, horum, harum, horum. Quick, vengeance of Jenny's case, fie on her, never name her child if she be a whore. Evans, for shame, O man. Quick, you do ill to teach the child such words. He 60 teaches him to hick and to hack, which they'll do fast enough of themselves, and to call horum, fie upon you. Evans, O man, art thou lunates, hast thou no understandings for thy cases, and the numbers of the genders? 65. Thou art as foolish Christian creatures as I would desires. Chapter 1000. Arrest page, prithee hold thy peace. Evans, show me now, William, some declensions of your pronouns. Will, forsooth, I have forgot. 70. Evans, it is qui, gay, quad, if you forget your quiz, your cas, and your quads, you must be preachers, go your ways and play, go. Chapter 1000. Arrest page, he is a better scholar than I thought he was. Chapter 4:1. 75. Evans, he is a good sprag memory, farewell, Mistress Page. Chapter 1000. Arrest page, adieu, good Sir Hugh. Exit Sir Hugh. Get you home, boy, come, we stay too long. Exeunt. Chapter 4. 2. Scene II, a room in Ford's house. Enter Falstaff and Mistress Ford. Foul Mistress Ford, your sorrow hath eaten up my sufferance. I see you are obsequious in your love, and I profess requital to a hair's breadth. Not only, Mistress Ford, in the simple office of love, but in all the accoutrement, 5 compliment, and ceremony of it. But are you sure of your husband now? Chapter 1000. Arrest Ford, he's a birding, sweet Sir John. Chapter 1000. Arrest page, what ho, gossip Ford, what ho. Chapter 1000. Arrest Ford, step into the chamber, Sir John. Exit Falstaff. Enter Mistress Page. 10. Mrs. Page, how now, sweetheart, who's at home besides yourself? Chapter 1000. Arrest Ford, why none but mine own people. Chapter 1000, Arrest Page, indeed. Chapter 1000, Arrest Ford, no certainly, speak louder. 15 Mrs. Page, truly, I am so glad you have nobody here. Chapter 1000, Arrest Ford, why? Chapter 1000, Arrest Page, why woman, your husband is in his old loons again, he so takes on yonder with my husband, so rails against all married mankind, so curses all Eve's 20 daughters of what complexion soever, and so buffets himself on the forehead, crying, peer out, that any madness I ever yet beheld seemed but tameness, civility, and patience. To this his distemper he is in now. I am glad the fat knight is not here. Chapter Ford 2. 25 Mrs. Ford, why does he talk of him? Chapter 1000, Arrest Page, of none but him, and swears he was carried out, the last time he searched for him, in a basket, protests to my husband he is now here, and hath drawn him and the rest of their company from their sport, to make 30 another experiment of his suspicion. But I am glad the knight is not here, now he shall see his own foolery. Chapter 1000, Arrest Ford, how near is he, Mistress Page? Chapter 1000, Arrest Page, hard by at street end, he will be here anon. Chapter 1000, Arrest Ford, I am undone, the knight is here. 35 Mrs. Page, why then you are utterly shamed, and he's but a dead man. What a woman are you! Away with him, better shame than murder. Chapter 1000, Arrest Ford, which way should he go, how should I bestow him, shall I put him into the basket again? Re-enter Falstaff. 40 Foul, no, I'll come no more I the basket, may I not go out ere he come? Chapter 1000, Arrest Page, alas, 3 of Master Ford's brothers watch the door with pistols, that none shall issue out, otherwise you might slip away ere he came, but what make you here? Foul, what shall I do? I'll creep up into the chimney. Chapter 1000, Arrest Ford, there they always use to discharge their birding pieces, creep into the kiln hole. Foul, where is it? Chapter Ford 2. 50 Mrs. Ford, he will seek there on my word, neither press, coffer, chest, trunk, well, vault, but he hath an abstract for the remembrance of such places, and goes to them by his note. There is no hiding you in the house. Foul, I'll go out then. 55 Mrs. Page, if you go out in your own semblance, you die Sir John, unless you go out disguised. Chapter 1000, Arrest Ford, how might we disguise him? Chapter 1000, Arrest Page, alas the day, I know not, there is no woman's gown big enough for him, otherwise he might put 60 on a hat, a muffler, and a kerchief, and so escape. Foul, good hearts, devise something, any extremity rather than a mischief. Chapter 1000, Arrest Ford, my maid's aunt, the fat woman of Brentford, has a gown above. 65 Mrs. Page, on my word it will serve him, she's as big as he is, and there's her thrummed hat and her muffler too, run up, Sir John. Chapter 1000, Arrest Ford, go, sweet Sir John, Mistress Page, and I will look some linen for your Mrs. Page. Quick, we'll come dress you straight, put on the gown the while. Exit Falstaff. Chapter 1000, Arrest Ford, I would my husband would meet him in this shape. He cannot abide the old woman of Brentford, he swears she's a witch, forbade her my house and haths. 75, threatened to beat her. Chapter 1000, Arrest Page, heaven guide him to thy husband's cudgel, and the devil guide his cudgel afterwards. Chapter 1000, Arrest Ford, but is my husband coming? Chapter 1000, Arrest Page, I in good sadness is he, and talks of 80 the basket too, howsoever he hath had intelligence. Chapter 1000, Arrest Ford, we'll try that, for I'll appoint my men to carry the basket again, to meet him at the door with it, as they did last time. Chapter 1000, Arrest Page, nay, but he'll be here presently, let's go dress him like the witch of Brentford. Chapter 1000, Arrest Ford, I'll first direct my men what they shall do with the basket, go up, I'll bring linen for him straight. Exit. Chapter 1000. Arrest page. Hang him, dishonest varlet, we cannot misuse him enough. 90. We'll leave a proof, by that which we will do. Wives may be merry, and yet honest too. We do not act that often jest and laugh. 'Tis old, but true. Still swine eat all the draff. Exit. Re-enter Mistress Ford with 2 servants. Chapter 1000. Arrest Ford. Go, sirs, take the basket again on your 95 shoulders. Your master is hard at door. If he bid you set it down, obey him. Quickly dispatch. Exit. First serve. Come, come, take it up. Sec serve. Pray heaven it be not full of night again. First serve. I hope not. I had as lief bear so much lead. Enter Ford, Page, Shallow, Caius, and Sir Hugh Evans. Chapter Ford 2. 100 Ford. Ay, but if it prove true, Master Page, have you any way then to unfool me again? Set down the basket, villain. Somebody call my wife. Youth in a basket. Oh, you panderly rascals, there's a knot, a jing, a pack, a conspiracy against me. Now shall the devil be shamed. What 105 wife, I say, come, come forth. Behold what honest clothes you send forth to bleaching. Page, why this passes, Master Ford. You are not to go loose any longer. You must be pinioned. Evans, why this is lunatics. This is mad as a mad-dog. Shall, indeed, Master Ford, this is not well indeed. Ford, so say I too, sir. Re-enter Mistress Ford. Chapter 100. Ome hither, Mistress Ford, the honest woman, the modest wife, the virtuous creature, that hath the 115 jealous fool to her husband. I suspect without cause, mistress, do I. Chapter 1000. Arrest Ford. Heaven be my witness you do, if you suspect me in any dishonesty. Ford, well said, brazen face, hold it out. Come forth, 120 sirrah, pulling clothes out of the basket. Page, this passes. Chapter 1000. Arrest Ford. Are you not ashamed? Let the clothes alone. Ford, I shall find you anon. Evans, 'tis unreasonable. Will you take up your 125 wife's clothes? Come away. Ford, empty the basket, I say. Chapter 1000. Arrest Ford. Why, man, why? Ford, Master Page, as I am a man, there was one conveyed out of my house yesterday in this basket. Why may 130 not he be there again? In my house I am sure he is. My intelligence is true. My jealousy is reasonable. Pluck me out all the linen. Chapter 1000. Arrest Ford. If you find a man there, he shall die a flea's death. 135 Page. Here's no man. Shall, by my fidelity, this is not well, Master Ford, this wrongs you. Evans, Master Ford, you must pray, and not follow the imaginations of your own heart. This is jealousies. 140 Ford. Well, he's not here I seek for. Page, no, nor nowhere else, but in your brain. Ford, help to search my house this one time. If I find not what I seek, show no color for my extremity. Let me forever be your table sport. Let them say of me, as 145 jealous as Ford, that searched a hollow walnut for his wife's lemon. Satisfy me once more search with me. Chapter 1000. Arrest Ford. What ho, Mistress Page, come you and the old woman down, my husband will come into the chamber. Ford, old woman, what old woman is that? Chapter Ford 2. 150 Mrs. Ford. Why, it is my maid's aunt of Brentford. Ford, a witch, a queen, an old cozening queen. Have I not forbid her my house? She comes of errands, does she? We are simple men. We do not know what's brought to pass under the profession of fortune-telling. She works 155 by charms, by spells, by the figure, and such daubery as 230. This is beyond our element. We know nothing. Come down, you witch, you hag, you come down, I say. Chapter 1000. Arrest Ford. Nay, good, sweet husband, good gentleman, let him not strike the old woman. Re-enter Falstaff in woman's clothes, and Mistress Page. 160 Mrs. Page. Come, Mother Pratt, come, give me your hand. Forward, I'll pratter. Out of my door, you witch, you hags, you baggage, you polecat, you Ranian. Out, out, I'll conjure you, I'll fortune tell you. Exit Falstaff. 165 Mrs. Page. Are you not ashamed? I think you have killed the poor woman. Chapter 1000. Arrest Ford. Nay, he will do it. 'Tis a goodly credit for you. Ford, hang her witch. 170 Evans. By yea and no, I think the Oman is a witch indeed. I like not when a Oman has a great paired. I spy a great paired under his muffler. Ford, will you follow, gentlemen? I beseech you follow, see but the issue of my jealousy, if I cry out thus. 175. Upon no trail, never trust me when I open again. Page, let's obey his humor a little further. Come, gentlemen. Exeunt Ford, Page, Shall, Caius and Evans. Chapter 1000. Arrest Page. Trust me, he beat him most pitifully. Chapter 1000. Arrest Ford. Nay, by the mass, that he did not. He beat 180 him most unpitifully methought. Chapter 1000. Arrest Page. I'll have the cudgel hallowed and hung o'er the altar. It hath done meritorious service. Chapter 1000. Arrest Ford. What think you? May we, with the warrant of womanhood and the witness of a good conscience, pursue 185 him with any further revenge? Chapter 1000. Arrest Page. The spirit of wantonness is sure scared out of him. If the devil have him not in fee simple, with fine and recovery, he will never, I think, in the way of waste, attempt us again. 190. Mrs. Ford. Shall we tell our husbands how we have served him? Chapter 1000. Arrest Page. Yes, by all means, if it be but to scrape the figures out of your husband's brains. If they can find in their hearts the poor unvirtuous fat knight shall be any 195 further afflicted, we too will still be the ministers. Chapter 1000. Arrest Ford. I'll warrant they'll have him publicly shamed, and methinks there would be no period to the jest should he not be publicly shamed. Chapter 1000. Arrest Page. Come to the forge with it, then shape it. 200. I would not have things cool. Exeunt. Chapter 4. 3 Scene III. A room in the Garter Inn. Enter host and Bardolph. Bard, sir, the Germans desire to have 3 of your horses. The Duke himself will be tomorrow at court, and they are going to meet him. Host, what Duke should that become so secretly? Hear not of him in the court. Let me speak with the gentlemen, they speak English. Bard, I, sir, I'll call them to you. Host, they shall have my horses, but I'll make them pay, I'll sauce them. They have had my house a week at 10 command. I have turned away my other guests. They must come off, I'll sauce them. Come. Exeunt. Chapter 4. 4 Scene IV. A room in Ford's house. Enter Page, Ford, Mistress Page, Mistress Ford, and Sir Hugh Evans. Evans, 'tis one of the best discretions of a Oman as ever I did look upon. Page, and did he send you both these letters at an instant? 5 Mrs. Page, within a quarter of an hour. Ford, pardon me, wife, henceforth do what thou wilt. Chapter 1. Rather will suspect the sun with cold than thee with wantonness, now doth thy honor stand. Chapter 1. And him that was of late an heretic, as firm as faith. 10 Page. 'Tis well, no more. Be not as extreme in submission as in offense. But let our plot go forward, let our wives yet once again to make us public sport. 15 Appoint a meeting with this old fat fellow, where we may take him and disgrace him for it. Ford, there is no better way than that they spoke of. Page, how to send him word they'll meet him in the park at midnight. Fie, he'll never come. 20 Evans, you say he has been thrown in the rivers, and has been grievously beaten as an old oman. Methinks there should be terrors in him that he should not come. Methinks his flesh is punished, he shall have no desires. Page, so think I too. Chapter 4. 25 Mrs. Ford, devise but how you'll use him when he comes. And let us too devise to bring him thither. Chapter 1000, Arrest Page, there is an old tale goes that Herne the hunter. Sometime a keeper here in Windsor forest. Chapter 500, Arth all the winter time, at still midnight. 30 walk round about an oak, with great ragged horns. And there he blasts the tree, and takes the cattle. And makes milchkine yield blood, and shakes a chain. Chapter 1, in a most hideous and dreadful manner. You have heard of such a spirit, and well you know. 35, the superstitious idle-headed eld. Received, and did deliver to our age. This tale of Herne the hunter, for a truth. Page, why, yet there want not many that do fear. Chapter 1, in deep of night to walk by this Herne's oak. But what of this? 40 Mrs. Ford. Chapter 1000, awry this is our device. That Falstaff at that oak shall meet with us. Page, well, let it not be doubted but he'll come. And in this shape, when you have brought him thither. What shall be done with him, what is your plot? 45 Mrs. Page, that likewise have we thought upon, and thus. Nan Page my daughter, and my little son. And 3 or 4 more of their growth will dress. Chapter 51, Key urchins, oofs and fairies green and white. With rounds of waxen tapers on their heads. Chapter 4. 50 and rattles in their hands, upon a sudden. As Falstaff, she, and I are newly met. Chapter 50, at them from forth a soppet rush at once. With some diffused song, upon their sight. We too, in great amazedness, will fly. 55, then let them all encircle him about. And fairy-like, to pinch the unclean knight. And ask him why, that hour of fairy revel. Chapter 1, in their so sacred paths he dares to tread. Chapter 1, in shape profane. Chapter 1000, Arrest Ford. Until he tell the truth. 60, let the supposed fairies pinch him sound. And burn him with their tapers. Chapter 1000, Arrest Page. The truth being known. We'll all present ourselves, dishorn the spirit. And mock him home to Windsor. Ford. The children must be practiced well to this, or they'll ne'er dot. 65 Evans. I will teach the children their behaviors, and I will be like a jackanapes also, to burn the night with my tabor. Ford, that will be excellent, I'll go and buy them vizards. 70 Mrs. Page. My Nan shall be the queen of all the fairies. Finely attired, in a robe of white. Page, that silk will I go buy, and in that time shall Master Slender steal my Nan away, and marry her at Eton, go send to Falstaff straight. Chapter 4. 75 Ford. Nay, I'll to him again in name of Brooke. He'll tell me all his purpose, sure he'll come. Chapter 1000, Arrest Page, fear not you that, go get us properties. And tricking for our fairies. Evans, let us about it is admirable pleasures and for honest knaveries. Exeunt Page, Ford, and Evans. Chapter 1000, Arrest Page, go Mistress Ford. Send quickly to Sir John, to know his mind. Exit Mrs. Ford. Chapter 1, to the doctor, he hath my good will. And none but he, to marry with Nan Page. 85 That slender, though well landed, is an idiot. and he my husband best of all affects. The doctor is well-moneyed, and his friends potent at court, he none but he shall have her. Though 20,000 worthier come to crave her, exit. Chapter 4, 5 Scene V. A room in the Garter Inn. Enter host and simple. Host, what wouldst thou have, boor? What thick skin? Speak, breathe, discuss, brief, short, quick, snap. Sim, marry, sir, I come to speak with Sir John Falstaff from Master Slender. 5 Host, there's his chamber, his house, his castle, his standing bed and truckle bed, teas painted about with the story of the prodigal, fresh and new. Go knock and call, he'll speak like an Anthropophaginian unto thee. Knock, I say. 10 Sim, there's an old woman, a fat woman, gone up into his chamber. I'll be so bold as stay, sir, till she come down. I come to speak with her indeed. Host, ha, fat woman, the night may be robbed, I'll call. Bully knight, bully Sir John, speak from thy 15 lungs military, art thou there? It is thine host, thine Ephesian calls. Foul, how now, mine host? Host, here's a Bohemian Tartar tarries the coming down of thy fat woman. Let her descend, bully, let her 20 descend. My chambers are honorable, fie, privacy, fie. Enter Falstaff. Foul, there was, mine host, an old fat woman even now with me, but she's gone. Sim, pray you, sir, wast not the wise woman of Brentford? Chapter 4, 5. 25 Foul, I, Mary, was it, Musselshell, what would you with her? Sim, my master, sir, Master Slender, sent to her, seeing her go thorough the streets, to know, sir, whether one nim, sir, that beguiled him of a chain, had the chain or no. 30 Foul, I spake with the old woman about it. Sim, and what says she, I pray, sir? Foul, Mary, she says that the very same man that beguiled Master Slender of his chain, cozened him of it. Sim, I would I could have spoken with the woman, 35 herself. I had other things to have spoken with her too from him. Foul, what are they? Let us know. Host, I'd come, quick. Sim, I may not conceal them, sir. 40 Host, conceal them, or thou deest. Sim, why, sir, they were nothing but about Mistress Anne Page, to know if it were my master's fortune to have her or no. Foul, tease his fortune. 45 Sim, what, sir? Foul, to have her or no, go, say the woman told me so. Sim, may I be bold to say so, sir? Foul, I, sir, like who more bold? Chapter 4, 5. 50 Sim, I thank your worship, I shall make my master glad with these tidings, exit. Host, thou art clerkly, Sir John, was there a wise woman with thee? Foul, I that there was, mine host, one that hath 55 taught me more wit than ever I learned before in my life, and I paid nothing for it neither, but was paid for my learning. Enter Bardolph. Bard out, alas, sir, cousinage, mere cousinage. Host, where be my horses? Speak well of them, 60 varletto. Bard, run away with the cozeners, for so soon as I came beyond Eton, they threw me off from behind one of them in a slough of mire, and set spurs and away, like 3 German devils, 3 Dr. Faustuses. 65 Host, they are gone but to meet the Duke, villain, do not say they be fled, Germans are honest men. Enter Sir Hugh Evans. Evans, where is mine host? Host, what is the matter, sir? Evans, have a care of your entertainments. There is a 70 friend of mine come to town, tells me there is 3 cousin Germans that has cozened all the hosts of Reedens, of Maidenhead, of Colebrook, of horses and money. I tell you for good will, look you, you are wise, and full of jibes and velouting stocks, and 'tis not convenient you should be. 75 cozened, fare you well, exit. Enter Dr. Caius. Chapter 100, Aius, vir is mine host de Jartier. Host, here, Master Doctor, in perplexity and doubtful dilemma. Chapter 100, Aius, I cannot tell vat is dat, but it is tell, a me dat 80 you make grand preparation for a Duke de Germany, by my trot, dere is no Duke dat the court is no to come. I tell you for good will, adieu, exit. Host, hue and cry villain go, assist me knight, I am undone, fly run hue and cry villain, I undone. Exeunt host and bard. Foul, I would all the world might be cozened, for I have been cozened, and beaten too. If it should come to 238 the ear of the court, how I have been transformed, and how my transformation hath been washed and cudgelled, they 90 would melt me out of my fat drop by drop, and liquor fishermen's boots with me. I warrant they would whip me with their fine wits, till I were as crestfallen as a dried pear. I never prospered since I forswore myself at Primero. Well, if my wind were but long enough to say my prayers, would repent. Enter mistress quickly. Now whence come you? Quick, from the two parties, forsooth. Foul, the devil take one party, and his damn the other, and so they shall be both bestowed. I have suffered more. 100 for their sakes, more than the villainous inconstancy of man's disposition is able to bear. Quick, and have not they suffered? Yes, I warrant, speciously one of them, Mistress Ford, good heart, is beaten black and blue, that you cannot see a white spot 105 about her. Foul, what tellest thou me of black and blue? I was beaten myself into all the colours of the rainbow, and I was like to be apprehended for the witch of Brentford, but that my admirable dexterity of wit, my counterfeiting the 110 action of an old woman, delivered me. The knave constable had set me the common stocks, for a witch. Quick, sir, let me speak with you in your chamber. You shall hear how things go, and I warrant to your content. 115 here is a letter will say somewhat. Good hearts, what ado here is to bring you together. Sure, one of you does not serve heaven well, that you are so crossed. Foul, come up into my chamber. Exeunt. Chapter 4, 6 Scene VI, the same, another room in the Garter Inn. Enter Fenton and host. Host, Master Fenton, talk not to me, my mind is heavy, I will give over all. Fent, yet hear me speak, assist me in my purpose. And as I am a gentleman, I'll give thee 500 pound in gold more than your loss. Host, I will hear you, Master Fenton, and I will at the least keep your counsel. Fent, from time to time, I have acquainted you with the dear love I bear to fair Anne Page. 10, who mutually hath answered my affection. So far forth as herself might be her chooser. Even to my wish, I have a letter from her, of such contents as you will wonder at, the mirth whereof so larded with my matter. 15, that neither singly can be manifested, without the show of both. Fat Falstaff hath a great scene, the image of the jest. Chapter 1, I'll show you here at large. Hark, good mine host. Tonight at Herne's Oak, just twixt 12 and 1. 20, must my sweet Nan present the Fairy Queen. The purpose why is here, in which disguise, while other jests are something rank on foot, her father hath commanded her to slip away with Slender, and with him at Eton. Chapter 4, 6. 25, immediately to marry, she hath consented. Now, sir,